We staan hier bij niemand minder dan Nàdine. Do I say it well?
Nadine, yeah, you're doing a great job, Andy. Thank you.
Yes. Wat betekent Kaapse Draai voor jou persoonlijk? En hoe voelde het toen je genomineerd werd voor een GMT Award?
Kaapse Draai is a very special song to me. It's a song that was written by a very, very successful South African songwriter and artist, Steve Hofmeyr. And he wrote the song for me. And the day he gave it to me, I didn't realize it would be such a big hit. So I have to say, even after 21, 22 years, that I can only say thank you, Steve, because it's the kind of song that has organic magic, and I think that's what made it such a big success. So I remember going into studio, I sang the song once and it was perfect, not because every note was sang perfect, but because the emotion was real, and it's still to this day a very, very special song for me.
Yes, you did it with this. Was your
yeah, Kaapse Draai is really a highlight for me in my career, without a doubt.
Yes, but there are other highlights because I've heard that you sung for Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
You sung also for Prince Charles.
Yeah, I did.
What was the influence for your career?
I think when you have a dream in your heart and you really have a vision of what you want to do and where you want to go, you start pursuing it. I started at a very young age. I was around 13 years old when my first album came out. So when you really want to go to the highest of the highest places with your music, then, you know, every moment in your life is something that you grab. So when I got the opportunity and they said, would you like to perform to Madiba, our former president, Nelson Mandela, I said without a doubt, yes. And it was really one of the most amazing concerts ever. But I was very, very young, many years ago. And even now, it
stays forever, eh?
Those moments stay in your heart for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you can never get rid of it.
Absolutely. You don't want to get rid of it. It's just, it's there, and it's a golden moment in history.
Yes, thank you very much for sharing this. Kun je ons meer vertellen over je ervaring met het presenteren van muziekroulette? Muziekroulette? I say it like this in Afrikaans?
We actually call it muziekroulette. It's a game show on a national television channel and a station. So it is on SABC2, and it's the very first TV show that I presented as the presenter, and it was my show. So it's really something that to this very day I'm very proud of. Game shows are very different to other shows. Chat shows are shows where you can sit back, you listen, you take in, and you really have a conversation. But game shows are really fast. You cannot make a mistake, because if somebody wins money, you have to immediately congratulate them. You have to immediately give the correct response, whether they are right or whether they are wrong, because you cannot fake when somebody wins 100,000 rand or 10,000 euro. They cannot fake it. So you got to get it right every single time.
And that's not always easy.
It's never easy, but it's really something that I absolutely love doing.
Yes, so basically it made you also famous, but it was presenting, eh? It was not singing.
In the first two series, I did sing. And then after the second series, every series has to adapt. It has to change a little bit. They cannot keep the same format for decades, otherwise the show starts aging. So in the beginning I sang, in the second series I sang, and then I just started presenting, and eventually the last two series were reality game shows. So it was different to the previous ones and very exciting.
Yes. You still want to do it?
Of course, for the rest of my life. I love it. It's fast, it's exciting, and it's always nice when you can see how other people are having success in life.
Yes, yes. Jij bent op jonge leeftijd beginnen zingen. Hoe heb jij jezelf dan kunnen blijven ontwikkelen? Want je bent heel vroeg begonnen.
Ja, ik ben heel vroeg begonnen met mijn carrière. Ik vind dat als jij keihard werk, een visie hebt van waar wil ik naartoe, wat wil ik bereiken, ben ik gelukkig alleen hier, wil ik heel de wereld bereiken, of wat is jouw droom? Want iedere mens heeft een ambitie. Hè? En dat moet je voor jezelf vinden. Dan moet je zelf bepalen, zelf kiezen. En dan voluit daarvoor gaat. En I've always had an amazing mother. I've had an amazing, with my career also, who's also an amazing agent. I have a great manager in Belgium. So it's also about finding people that understand your musical heart, you know, and what you feel in here, and supporting you in chasing your dreams.
Yes, because you are here, because you had a real international success with one was 500,000 records sold. How does it feel like this? 500,000 records sold?
It didn't happen overnight. So I think when it happens quickly, then you can say it's overwhelming. But when it doesn't happen quickly, when it's a process, when it's a period of time, I think instead of saying you're overwhelmed, I think you're just grateful because that's what you work for, step by step, to get there.
Yes. And you do it over and over.
Of course, we always try to keep going at chasing our goals.
Ja. Hoe bereid je voor op een dergelijk optreden en hoe ben je erin geslaagd om het zo fris en blijvend opwindend te houden?
It's great when you have amazing people in your life who really give good inserts in your career. If your manager really has an open mind with, first of all, what you like as a singer, secondly, what you're strong in as a performer, and thirdly, also what people love to hear, then you make a really great combination of those three things. And I think that is what really keeps it trendy, what keeps it going, and what keeps it fresh.
Yes. Hoe heeft de Zuid-Afrikaanse cultuur en muziekscène jouw muzikale stijl en voorkeuren gevormd? Want ik voel hier ook een Afrikaanse vibe, zo extra Afrikaanse vibe, die energie die er komt.
Of course, yes. Look, I'm an Afrikaans-born singer, so I'm very proud of my Afrikaans heritage. I'm very proud, heel fier, heel trots op mijn Afrikaanse cultuur, mijn Afrikaanse geschiedenis. And it doesn't really matter where in the world you go, where you tour, who you are inside always stays the same. And you automatically wear the badge of, you know, if you're Canadian, you will forever be Canadian. If you're German, you'll forever be German. And if you're South African, and in my case South African and Afrikaans, you're very proud of it. En je draagt het altijd met je saam. Dat is wie je is. Dat is in jouw bloed.
Ja, het is Zuid-Afrikaans dat jij nu spreekt, of Afrikaans? Dat
Afrikaans, het is Afrikaans, ja.
Dus de volgende vraag mag je in het Afrikaans beantwoorden.
Okay.
Hey, wat kunnen we in de toekomst van je verwachten? Zijn er nieuwe projecten of samenwerkingen waar je aan werkt?
In die toekomst wel eigenlijk wel. Die toekomst is volgend jaar, 2024. So ek wil graag terugkom België toe. Ek wil graag 'n hele paar eie konserte ook kom aanbied. Hierdie jaar om deel te wees van Kers in Vlaanderen is 'n ongelooflike voorreg. Is so lekker om te wees. Die kunstenaars is talentvol. Die band, die busband is fantasties. Hulle is voorbereid, hulle is tight, hulle is ongelooflik talentvol. En natuurlik die kerke waar ons sing is magies mooi. Ek meen kyk hoe ongelooflik mooi is dit hier. So ek hoop om in 2024 te kan terugkom met van my eie shows. Ek wil vir my eie konserte ook weer kom doen in België. En ek het so 2 jaar gelede 'n besigheid begin in Suid-Afrika, Nelly Vellies. En 'n Vellie is 'n trots Suid-Afrikaanse skoen. So ek hoop om die Vellies en my leerprodukte ook hierso te kan bekendstel vir my ondersteuners en vir my fans.
We hebben alles begrepen. Dat is fantastisch om dat te horen. Ik moet een keer naar Zuid-Afrika komen om je daar bezig te zien. Wat betekent voor jou om jouw feestdagen op te offeren hier in Vlaanderen?
Ik denk je leven bestaat uit oomblikken. Het gaat over momenten in je leven. De mooiste momenten in mijn leven waren absoluut momenten waar ik deed wat ik passievol over is. En muziek uiteraard is een massale groot passie voor mij, een groot liefde. En zelfs om hier te zijn in Vlaanderen nu met kerst, voelt absoluut niet als een opoffering. Want als jij deze pad stapt met je fans, dan is het gewoon heel tof om je fans ook deel te mogen hebben van je leven op kerst.
Dit was niemand minder dan Nàdine van Zuid-Afrika. Ze trad op voor Nelson Mandela, maar vandaag trad ze op voor een fantastisch gevulde kerk, de Sint-Janskerk in Oostende. Dank u wel.
Dank je wel.